हॉट स्पॉटलाइट शिफ्ट हो जाएगी विश्वजीत। हेलो।
उसे स्पॉटलाइट पे डाल दिया।
ओके। Namaste to all kids of today and champions of tomorrow. Sports Authority of India and Table Tennis Federation of India welcoming you all again here at this platform of Khelo India e-Pathshala Athletes Coaching and Education Program on obviously of table tennis discipline. Today's speaker is Mr. Parag Agrawal. And today's session is going to be very educative for all of us. Before I formally request Parag ji to start delivering his content, let me have this opportunity to give you a little introduction of Parag sir. Parag sir is a national team coach, and he has qualified ITTF level 1, level 2 and level 3 coaches development programs. He was the coach of Puneri Paltan of UTT season 3. You all know that what UTT has served for Indian table tennis. 6 years he has imparted his valuable services as coach in United States famous club ICC. He is a chief coach of Uttar Pradesh table tennis team. He is having some merits. He's having some accolades also, which were rare. Under his coaching patronage, first time junior Indian boys team played finals in Myanmar and qualified for the World Championship. And he was the team coach of India in that event. He's vice national champion in last year's Masters event. As you all know that earlier the nomenclature of our tournaments who used to play 40 plus, 50 plus was veterans, and then it was turned up as the Masters event. So he was the vice champion in the Masters game, which was held in Indore last year. He has represented country, our team, Indian team as a coach many times. He is working in LIC and has won several medals and national championships of LIC as well. A very rare thing which usually United States team, because at the similar opportunity he has got for his country's team, because at the same time he has been given offer to coach US team and Indian team, and he preferred to be an Indian coach team in that particular span of time. So it is a very good opportunity for all of us that today we are going to listen, we are going to hear Parag Agrawal ji, and now I hand over the dais to Parag ji to kindly begin the session. Parag sir, over to you.
Thank you, Veer. Good morning, everyone. It's been a privilege for me to be a part of this e-learning program called e-Pathshala. This is a very good initiative by Table Tennis Federation of India and Sports Authority of India to educate our future champion in this lockdown, in this tough situation. I personally thank Table Tennis Federation of India, Sports Authority of India for giving me opportunity to share my experience with all the young kids here. Special thanks to Dr. Atul Dubey sir, who is the most intellectual person in our fraternity. And my regards to Mr. Vishwajit also. He's doing really wonderful job. I was a part of coaching program also. There he has done extremely very well, good job. So good job to you, Vishwajit ji also. You guys know I was very much associated with Sports Authority of India. I was a student of Sports Authority of India back in 1988. I joined NSTC, one of the most successful scheme of SAI that time, who produces so many national champions, international players, and all from that scheme only, NSTC, National Sports Talent Contest. And SAI have produced so many great coaches also. Most of the coaches are present over here. Before I start my session, I just wanted to give my regards, give my pranam to all of them. My first coach, Jyoti madam is here, Roji ma'am, Suman ma'am, Parekh sir, Gerard sir, Punya sir, Rakesh sir is here, Yatish sir, so many senior coaches are here. So before I start my session, my regards to all of them. So guys, before I start my session, I just request all the kids to get your paddles first. अपने अपने बैट आप लोग अपने पास रख लें. हम लोग आज एक्टिविटी भी साथ साथ करते रहेंगे. जो सीखेंगे उस चीज की एक्टिविटी भी करेंगे. आप लोग अपने अपने बैट से बॉल अपने पास लेके आ जाएं. तब तक मैं अपनी चीजों को हिंदी में भी अनुवाद कर दूंगा. सुप्रभात सभी लोगों को. टेबल टेनिस फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया और साई के द्वारा जो पहल किया जा रहा है, बहुत ही सराहनीय पहल है. ऐसे स्थिति में जहाँ पे हम अपने घरों से बाहर नहीं निकल पा रहे हैं, क्लब और स्कूल जाने की बात तो दूर, घर से भी हम बाहर नहीं निकल पा रहे हैं. इस सिचुएशन में, इस स्थिति में भी साई ने भी घर में बैठते हुए हमारे जूनियर प्लेयर्स, बाकी प्लेयर्स को खेल की बारीकियों के बारे में अच्छी जानकारी एक्सपर्ट्स को बुला के दिया जा रहा है. ये बहुत ही सराहनीय कदम है. टेबल टेनिस ऑफ इंडिया, टेबल टेनिस फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया, साई इसके लिए बधाई के पात्र हैं. मैं चूंकि बचपन से ही साई से जुड़ा हुआ हूँ, साई के स्कीम में था, और साई ने बहुत ही बड़े बड़े कोचेस प्रोड्यूस किए हैं जिन्होंने इंडियन और इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे भारतीय झंडा को, भारतीय तिरंगा को हमेशा लहराया है. उन सब कोचेस को मैं प्रणाम करता हूँ और अपने सेशन को शुरू करने से पहले उन सबका आशीर्वाद भी लेना चाहता हूँ. कैन यू प्लीज डिस्प्ले माय स्लाइड प्लीज. So my topic today is how to learn executing fundamental skills in table tennis. Everyone need to master the 4 basic strokes of table tennis. We have 4 basic strokes of table tennis: forehand drive, backhand drive, forehand push, and backhand push. Yesterday, Mr. Vismay Vyas has described about forehand push and backhand push very well. So I'm not touching that part today. I have added grip and stance, 2 most important things for any player who's starting his career in table tennis, or the players who is regular player of table tennis. This is very important, grip and stance. So we'll be working today grip, stance, forehand drive and backhand drive. आज हम लोग अपने 4 बेसिक स्ट्रोक्स जो होते हैं टेबल टेनिस के, फोरहैंड ड्राइव, बैकहैंड ड्राइव, फोरहैंड पुश और बैकहैंड पुश के बारे में बात करेंगे. बैकहैंड पुश, फोरहैंड पुश के बारे में कल बहुत अच्छे से डिस्क्राइब किया विस्मय जी ने, तो मैं उस पार्ट को आज टच नहीं करना चाहता हूँ. हम लोग ग्रिप, स्टांस, फोरहैंड ड्राइव और बैकहैंड ड्राइव पे बात.
वॉइस मिस हो रही है पराग. पराग आवाज नहीं आ रही.
Hello, Parag sir.
Parag, can you repeat? You were not audible for last some 60-70 seconds.
Am I audible now?
Yes. Now you're audible.
So establishing the right way of holding your bat is very important. If you hold the bat properly, you can impart more spin, more speed on the ball. You have good control, good consistency on the ball. So in short, your grip plays a big factor in optimizing your spin and speed. आप जब कोई भी खेल को या हमारे टेबल टेनिस को जब स्टार्ट कर रहे हो, तो आपके लिए सबसे पहला और सबसे महत्वपूर्ण पार्ट होता है आपका ग्रिप. आप बैट को किस तरह से पकड़ते हो. आप अपने ग्रिप बैट को अच्छी तरह से पकड़ते हो तो आप बॉल पे अच्छी स्पिन, अच्छा स्पीड ला सकते हो. बॉल के ऊपर आपका कंट्रोल हमेशा बना रहेगा और लॉन्ग रैलीज आप बहुत आसानी से करके पॉइंट स्कोर कर सकते हो, अपने ओपोनेंट को परेशानी में ला सकते हो. So the key points for holding your paddle is hold the racket loose and soft to get good feeling on the ball. Keep your wrist straight with your forearm to switching from one place to another place, from forehand to backhand side. All fingers should be close together to get more consistency. Hit 9, 8, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12 balls easily at a time. Index finger should be parallel with the blade edge. Index finger supports your forehand strokes and it supports your wrist work also. So index finger is really very important in table tennis. And thumb finger thumb finger should fix on the handle of the paddle. Finger, if you hold the paddle with your index finger, this is my paddle, I'm just showing you here, index finger should place here and the thumb finger is here. So guys, you can now hold your paddle, take your paddle with you, and try to apply all the six good things to लूज तरीके से, इतने सॉफ्ट तरीके से पकड़ना है कि आपके पीछे अगर कोई इंसान खड़ा हो, कोई आपका प्लेयर, कोई पार्टनर खड़ा हो और वो आपके बैट को आपके हाथ से निकालना चाहता हो तो बहुत आसानी से वो खींच ले, उसे कोई परेशानी ना हो। ये एक एग्जाम्पल है कि आपको किस तरह से सॉफ्ट, किस तरह से लूज आपको अपने बैट को पकड़ना होगा। तो द फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज होल्ड द रैकेट लूज एंड सॉफ्ट। आप लोग अपने बैट को हाथ में ले सकते हो, इसको जिस तरह से पिक्चर में दिखाया गया है उस तरह से लूज पकड़ के आप ट्राई कर सकते हो। दूसरे हाथ से बैट को आपने निकाल के अपने हाथ से खींचने की, पुल करने की कोशिश करो। If it pulls easily, then you have hold the paddle very properly. So the next point is form a straight line. Straight line means you have to form your straight line from your forearm to your wrist and to the head of the paddle. Just see how Jang Jika hold the paddle. Forearm is straight, wrist is straight, paddle head straight, all in one line. Keep your wrist straight with angle it up or down. If you angle your wrist downwards, you can play your backhand stroke normally, not that much comfortable normally, but you cannot impart good spin, good power from the forehand side. And similarly, if you bend you angle it upside, then you cannot play your backhand strokes properly. So it should be on the straight line. Make your hand, make your wrist, forearm, and paddle in the straight line. That will give you good acceleration. That will give you to switch one side to another side very easily. Don't hold the racket like knife. You cannot hold the racket like knife. अगर आप चाकू की तरह अपने हाथ को पकड़ते हैं, जिस तरह चाकू से हम काम करते हैं, अगर उस तरह आप पकड़ते हैं तो ना आप रिस्ट का यूज कर सकते हो, ना ही आप बॉल में ज्यादा स्पिन ला सकते हो, ना ही ज्यादा बॉल में आप स्पीड प्रोड्यूस कर सकते हो। तो ये आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि फॉर्म अ स्ट्रेट लाइन फ्रॉम द फोरआर्म, रिस्ट एंड द पैडल हेड। तो आप लोगों को मैंने अभी दो चीज बताया। पहला आपको लूज पकड़ना है, सेकेंड थिंग आपको एक स्ट्रेट लाइन फॉर्म करनी है। आप उम्मीद करता हूँ ये दोनों चीजें आप लोगों ने किया होगा। अतुल सर, प्लीज हेल्प मी to just check all the kids are doing the proper way. I'm unable to see them. So,
beta, can you all grip in front of the camera? एक बार कैमरे में शो करिए आपने कैसे। शाबाश। I can see so many kids doing it, trying to imitate it as you prescribed. Good, बिल्कुल शाबाश। Anushthan gripping very good. Vishal good. Harshit doing good. Shabash. Pranesh good. Athar and Gauri good. Kavya good. Arvind okay. Keshav okay. Parag sir, your followers are doing what you are suggesting.
excellent, excellent. Very good job. Guys, keep doing, huh?
Shabash,
So,
Harshit, Pragya.
Atul sir. Atul sir, am I
Hello.
Yeah, Atul sir.
Yeah.
Sir, Kamlesh sir has joined, so you want him
Okay,
to?
okay. Can you give him a hotspot, please?
Sir, just 1 moment.
Parag sir.
yeah.
Bachcho, today is a very good surprise. Along with the content Parag sir is delivering, today we are having with us one of the living legend of table tennis in this corner of the globe. Vishwajit Bhaiya, can you please give a hot shot?
Sir, Parag sir, we have to just stop your screen sharing for a minute.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Kamlesh sir, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Namaste, Atul and Parag. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I've been listening. It's very nice. You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you,
Congratulations
sir.
and
It's
thank
really
you.
morale booster for me also, sir.
No, it's a learning for me also.
Kamlesh sir, nearly 200 plus kids aging below 12 or 15 are today here with us in this platform.
Okay. Good
And
morning
they
to
are
all
having a privilege
participants.
to directly, they are saying.
Yeah, it's wonderful. This is a wonderful platform initiated by Sports Authority of India and Table Tennis Federation of India. And it's very fortunate for us that key experts like Atul, Dr. Atul Dubey and Parag and like yesterday Bismay was then all these people who have got so much of experience and knowledge are coming and sharing with you. I think you should be grateful that this knowledge is coming to you sitting at home. Make best use of it. Please note down whatever good things that you can understand and try to follow it. And I'm sure that will take not only you, but Indian table tennis to the next level. So I wish you all the very best with this short thing. Viswajit and your team, thank you very much for doing all this wonderful work behind the screen. And please carry on. I'm enjoying what you're saying, Parag.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Parag sir, please proceed.
Yeah. So the next important part is compact grip. So if you have a compact grip, you have a very good control on the ball. You can hit the ball 6 times, 7 times, 8 times easily after serving or after receive your ball. So, you know, in modern table tennis, the maximum number of rallies is like 2 or 3 or 4 hits from your side or the opponent's side. If you hit 7 or 8 balls easily in the practice with this compact grip, definitely you will get the points. So आपका कॉम्पैक्ट ग्रिप होना, साथ में सभी उंगली का होना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर आप ग्रिप को कॉम्पैक्ट करके रखते हैं, साथ में रखते हैं उंगलियों को, इससे आपको बॉल पे कंसिस्टेंसी ज्यादा मिलेगी, ज्यादा कंट्रोल मिलेगा. आप ज्यादा लंबे समय तक बॉल को टेबल पे डाल सकते हैं. 4 बॉल, 5 बॉल, 6 बॉल आपको इजीली टेबल पे प्लेस करने में आपको मदद मिलेगी. और आजकल के मॉडर्न टेबल टेनिस में, जहां पे टेबल टेनिस इतना फास्ट हो चुका है, 2, 3, 4 बॉल से ज्यादा आपको खेलने की जरूरत नहीं है. उतने में ही आपको पॉइंट मिल जाता है. और आप इस तरह का कंट्रोल अपने पास रखेंगे तो आपको पॉइंट लेने में बहुत मदद मिलेगी. ज्यादा परेशानी आपको नहीं होने वाली है.
I just wants to add one little thing. Those who
Yeah,
have
sure.
already attended the day 1 session, which was delivered by Mr. Brett Clark, after so many research reports, he has most of those experts has reached to the conclusion that an average rally in a game lasts 3.6 knocks only. Means
Yeah, right.
if the service is the first knock, then every rally is an average is ending after 3.6 knocks. So whatever Parag sir is saying, please listen firmly. He is advocating the same ideology. Please, Parag sir.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So the next is index finger. Your index finger should be parallel with the blade edge. Your index finger supports your forehand strokes to play very comfortable. If your index finger plays near the blade edge, you can impart more spin, more speed on the ball. So this finger is very important for your wrist work also. If you keep your finger there, you can easily flick the ball. The modern banana flick you can do easily. So index finger rests on the backhand rubber and parallel to the handle. The index finger is the main support for the forehand stroke. That's why the index finger must be placed along the edge of the blade. If you place too high on the rubber, it will block the acceleration of the wrist. That I said earlier, if this finger supports your forehand stroke as well as give you acceleration of your wrist to play your flick strokes and banana flicks, all these strokes. So
Parag sir, not wearing your voice. Parag sir, not having your voice. Audibility is muted, I think.
is it okay now?
Yeah, please repeat last 30-40 seconds.
This finger, index finger, supports your forehand strokes as well as give strength to the wrist to accelerate for the flick strokes, banana flick strokes, and impart more spin speed on the ball from your forehand side. So this is very important finger. Always keep your index finger at the edge of the blade. आपको अपने इंडेक्स फिंगर को ब्लेड के, आपके ब्लेड के किनारे जहां पे हैंडल का जॉइंट होता है उसके किनारे उस तरफ आपको रखना है, प्लेस करना है, जिससे आपने देखा मालोंग ने प्लेस कर रखा है, मैंने भी आपको शो किया, अतुल सर ने भी आपको शो कर रखा है, आप लोग भी शो कर सकते हैं। इस तरह को आपको वहां पे रखना है, इससे आपके फोरहैंड स्ट्रोक खेलने को सपोर्ट मिलता है। आपके रिस्ट वर्क जो आजकल बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है, शॉर्ट बॉल पे हम जो रिस्ट वर्क यूज करते हैं, मॉडर्न डेज का बनाना फ्लिक जो है, उसको करने के लिए, उसको अप्लाई करने के लिए बहुत ही सपोर्ट मिलता है। The next point is thumb finger. This is also very important. A thumb finger fixed on the handle to apply pressure. This is especially for the backhand strokes. You know, for the backing, if you play from the forehand side, later on we'll talk about the backswing also. Forehand side, we have more space to go back, to turn your wrist, to turn your shoulder. But from the backhand side, you're playing most of the strokes in front of your body. So you don't get that much backswing. So this finger, the thumb finger, will give you support for your backhand stroke to apply more pressure and just fulfill the requirement need of your backswing. तो ये आपका जो थंब फिंगर है, थंब आपका अंगूठा जो होता है आपके हैंडल के पास, हैंडल के सर के पास प्लेस होना चाहिए। थंब फिंगर आपको आपके बैकहैंड स्ट्रोक खेलने के लिए जो प्रेशर देना चाहिए बैकहैंड स्ट्रोक के लिए, वो देने में मदद देता है। क्योंकि आप जब फोरहैंड स्ट्रोक खेलते हो तो आपके पास टर्न करके राइट साइड से स्विंग करने का पूरा चांस होता है, लेकिन आप बैकहैंड स्ट्रोक जब खेलते हो तो चूंकि सजेस्टेबल है कि आपको बॉडी के सामने से आपको बैकहैंड स्ट्रोक को खेलना है, तो उसमें आपको बैक स्विंग की जरूरत होती है। वो बैक स्विंग आप जनरेट करते हो या तो आप आपको अपने हैंडल को नीचे ले जाके, अपने बैट को नीचे ले जाके नीचे से आप बैक स्विंग प्रोड्यूस करते हो, या तो आप अपने थंब फिंगर के प्रेशर से बैक स्विंग को प्रोड्यूस कर सकते हो। तो ये हमारा पार्ट स्टैंस का। सो वी हैव कंक्लूडेड विद आवर ग्रिप पार्ट। कैन वी, अतुल सर, कैन वी see all the kids are doing they're doing the same thing. They are touching all 5 parts. The proper grip like this, the thumb finger, looking
Please
finger.
show, yeah, on the screen, bachon, please show your gripping.
Yeah, they have to show from the both sides, from the forehand side and the backhand side. You have to check.
Good. Kartikeya doing good. Harshit, Anushthan, very good. Mohit, very good, beta. Mohit, shabash. Mahak, Poojan is not showing. Sneha, good. Nehit doing good. Shabash. Mahalakshmi, good. Parth, good. Good, Keshav. Chandrika, good. Siddharth, good. So most of them are following you, sir. Please.
Okay, thank you. So the next important part is stance, your ready position. Starting point of every essential stroke and movement is ready position. It becomes easier for the players to make quick movement, find good balance, and execute strokes more efficiently once the correct stance or ready position is established. अगर आपने अपना रेडी पोजीशन, स्टैंस रेडी पोजीशन, जो आप टेबल पे जब खड़े होते हो, जो आप स्टार्ट करते हो रैली को, तो सबसे पहले जब आप टेबल पे खड़े होते हो तो वो स्टांस पोजीशन, रेडी पोजीशन आपका होता है। अगर आपने उस रेडी पोजीशन को अच्छी तरह से स्टैब्लिश कर लिया तो आपको किसी भी बॉल पे पहुंचने में कोई परेशानी नहीं होगी। आपका बैलेंस अगर अच्छा हुआ तो बॉल पे आप जो हिट करोगे प्रॉपर पावर से, अच्छे पावर से हिट करोगे, जिससे कि आपके ओपोनेंट को प्रॉब्लम होगी आपके बॉल को रिटर्न करने में। सो the key points for the stance is your feet, how you stand, body and head, free hand and arm, and your knees. Feet. First we start with feet. So the thumb rule is having your feet just a little bit wider than your shoulder. Just look at your shoulder. Your feet should be a little wider than your shoulder. Most beginners have feet too close or too wide. If you put your feet too close, you cannot move. If you go forward, maybe you fall down. And the similar way, if you spread your feet too much, again, you cannot move from one place to other place. So the feet should always be little wider than your shoulder. Now, kids, you can leave your chair, stand up, and try to make your proper stance. We are starting with feet.
Again, Parag sir, voice is not coming. Again, you have to repeat.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's okay, but you have to repeat last
Okay.
30 seconds.
The last thing I was talking, if you are right-handed player, your right foot must be little behind of your left foot. Similarly, if you are left-handed player, your foot little behind your left foot, little behind of your right foot. Okay. अगर आप दाएं हाथ से खेलते हैं तो आपका दाहिना पैर आपके बाएं पैर से थोड़ा पीछे होगा, और अगर आप लेफ्ट हैंड से खेलते हो तो आपका बायां पैर आपके दाएं पैर से थोड़ा.
Bachcho, can you demonstrate?
Yes, it's very important.
Good. Priyanshi is doing good. Arham is also doing good. Arham का एक बार पराग सर देखना चाहें आप, थोड़ा सा मेरे को पैर आगे नजर आ रहा है.
Arham, can you put your legs little back? Is it okay now? Yeah.
Harshit is okay. Prayag is okay. Mahak Vadodara okay. Arjun okay. Sneha okay. Karthik okay. Kavya is okay. Shubhi is okay. Charlene is okay. So I think all are following what you are suggesting, Parag sir. You can go ahead.
That's great. Keep doing hard work, guys. I'm not leaving you. So the next is body and hand. The body should be slightly bent forward, and your head should be facing the table. That will give you more responsive to the both ball, short ball and the long ball. अगर आपकी बॉडी आगे से झुकी हुई है टेबल की तरफ और आपका हेड आपके प्लेइंग सरफेस के नजदीक है, क्लोज है, तो आपको शॉर्ट बॉल और लॉन्ग बॉल पे जाने में कोई ज्यादा परेशानी नहीं होगी. बहुत इजीली आप शॉर्ट बॉल और लॉन्ग बॉल को भी अचीव कर सकते हो, इजीली हिट कर सकते हो. Next is your free arm and your playing arm. Keep your arm in front of your body, both arms, your free arm and your playing arm. Your playing hand must be right in front of you and parallel to the floor to reach the ball faster. The free hand must also be kept in front of you for the good balance. The free hand is very important here. I'm telling you, all the guys, please listen very carefully. The free hand is very important here. This hand will give your body balance. If your body is balanced, you are stable, you can move easily anywhere on the table. So the free hand is very important. Just, for example, if you are running without using your left hand or without support of your right hand, you cannot run faster. You cannot like this. You cannot run like this. Huh? You have to make a proper balance of your both hands so that you can achieve faster. So it's very important for you to keep your right hand, free hand in front of you. And one more very important thing. What is your free hand? The hand which you are not holding your paddle is your free hand. If someone is playing with the left hand, his or her free hand is right hand, and the other one, and the players who are playing with the right hand, their free hand is left hand. अगर आप अपने फ्री हैंड को और अपने प्लेइंग हैंड को अपने बॉडी के सामने रखते हैं तो आपको किसी भी बॉल तक पहुंचने में, मूव करने में ज़्यादा परेशानी नहीं होगी. आपका लेफ्ट हैंड या फ्री हैंड, अगर राइट हैंडेड प्लेयर है आप, तो आपका जो लेफ्ट हैंड है वो फ्री हैंड है. आप अगर लेफ्ट हैंड से खेलते हो तो आपका राइट हैंड फ्री हैंड है. तो उस हैंड का सपोर्ट होना बहुत ज़रूरी है आपके बॉडी के बैलेंस को बैलेंस रखने के लिए और बॉल्स पे अच्छा इम्पैक्ट करने के लिए, इम्पैक्ट डालने के लिए, अच्छा प्रहार करने के लिए. नेक्स्ट इज योर नीज. Knees should be slightly bent to make fast movement. Don't bend your knees too much. Find your own comfortable height. If the knees are kept straight and locked, it becomes harder to find balance and move from one place to another. So here you have to make your own comfortable height. Someone has very long leg, some players have short leg. So you have to make your own position. You have to build your own comfortable height. But it's very important, your knees should be bent. आपका पैर हमेशा, आपके नीज जो हैं, आपके जो घुटने हैं, वो हमेशा बेंड होने चाहिए. किस लेवल तक बेंड करना है ये आपको अपने कंफर्टेबल के हिसाब से, अपने सुविधा के हिसाब से आपको बेंड करना होगा. आप कुछ प्लेयर्स के पैर बहुत लंबे होते हैं, कुछ के छोटे होते हैं, तो आपको अपना ही
Again, voice drop, Parag sir, you are not audible.
हेलो.
Yes, now audible.
आपको अपने नीज को बेंड करके रखना है, अपनी कंफर्टेबल को खुद से बनाना है. अगर आप बहुत लंबे पैर आपके हैं तो आपको थोड़ा सा उसके हिसाब से सेट करना है. आपके शॉर्ट लेग्स हैं तो उसके हिसाब से सेट करना है ताकि आप एक प्लेस से दूसरे प्लेस पे इजीली मूव कर सको. So that's all with this session. Atul bhaiya, can you take again a good look of everyone? They have maintained a good stance. We have touched the 5 things: feet, knees, 4 things, free arm, body, head, and the playing arm.
Yes, Daksh is okay. Nihit is okay. Priyanshi, yeah, Priyanshi is starting doing it. Now Priyanshi is okay. Daksh is okay. Harshit okay. Sujal is okay. Misty is okay. Misty need to bend, I think, little more. Right. As what Parag sir told, that your upper torso should be near to the table, so that you can have a short ball or long ball anytime you can.
Easily approachable, yeah, right.
Sneha is okay. Prayag is okay. Very good. Bhavit, okay. Bhavit, don't grip your fist like you are going to bout for a boxing event. Relax. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kartike good. Naveen good. Parth Tripathi good. Risha good. Bhavya good. Kavya good. Subhi good. Siddharth good. Doing shadow also. तो पराग सर की क्लास बहुत अच्छी चल रही है सर, आगे बढ़ें.
Thank you. So now, once you establish grip and stance, we move to the strokes. Forehand drive. This is the first of the 4 basic strokes that I teach to my students first. Every coach has different ideas. We have talked about this thing earlier also. So my first stroke for the beginner is forehand drive. My reason is, you know, in table tennis, normally our hand goes from down to upwards for all stroke except push, where our hand goes from upside to down. But in all the strokes, forehand drive, forehand spin, forehand push, blocks, or anything else, our hand goes from downwards to upwards. So why not go with the dominant thing? And this strokes like forehand drive and backhand drive will give you more feeling. So the players are very much keen to get the feeling first. And the most important thing, it's our duty to create interest on the players who are coming to join table tennis or who has taken this as a career. So it's our responsibility to first create interest in all the players. So how to play a forehand drive? I break a forehand drive in 4 sections. That is stance, backswing, the strike, or contact point, and the finish, the follow through. So to be able to do backswing for the forehand drive, you have to assume the ready position, your stance. We have already discussed about stance, so we are not touching that part. Straight away, move to the backswing. Now, I have prepared all my sessions with the appropriate pictures also. If you can see the pictures, you can get the better advice, and you will be more comfortable to do the things which we are doing right now. So rotate your upper body to the right if you are right-handed. Otherwise, rotate to the left from your hips. आप अपने अपर बॉडी को शोल्डर से लेके हिप की तरफ से हिप से आप अगर राइट हैंड प्लेयर हो तो आप उसको राइट साइड की तरफ टर्न करोगे, अगर लेफ्ट हैंडेड प्लेयर हो तो आप उसको लेफ्ट साइड की तरफ टर्न करोगे. And your elbow and bat rotate back with you. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible. Clear.
Elbow and bat rotate back with you. Bat angle should be close. Shift the weight on the back foot, that is your right foot if you're right-handed, and left foot if you're left-handed, and maintain the playing arm parallel to the ground. First, आप अपने बॉडी को रोटेट करेंगे, शोल्डर को हिप के पास से. आपका एल्बो और बैट साथ में रोटेट होगा, पीछे की तरफ जाएगा. बैट एंगल भी क्लोज रहेगा. सजेस्टेबल ये है कि आप लाइक 45-50 डिग्री से 70-75 डिग्री पे रहेगा. वो डिपेंड करता है आपके ओपोनेंट के स्पिन पे. अगर ज़्यादा स्पिन है जनरेट का ओपोनेंट, तो आपको एंगल क्लोज करना पड़ेगा. अगर आपका ओपोनेंट ने कम स्पिन जनरेट किया है, बॉल में कम स्पिन आ रही है, तो एंगल आपको थोड़ा ओपन करना पड़ेगा. ये अकॉर्डिंग टू द बॉल यू हैव टू सेट योर एंगल, बैट एंगल. और आपका बॉडी वेट राइट साइड की तरफ शिफ्ट होगा आपके बैक लेग पे. जो आपका बैक लेग राइट हैंडेड हो, आप प्लेयर हो, तो आपका राइट लेग है बैक लेग, आपके बैक लेग की तरफ शिफ्ट होगा. और नेक्स्ट स्ट्राइक के लिए जब आप मूव करोगे कॉन्टैक्ट पॉइंट के लिए, तो उसके लिए आगे एक्सेलरेट करेगा. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज स्ट्राइक. हाउ यू हिट द बॉल आफ्टर मेकिंग योर एस्टैब्लिशिंग योर बैट स्विंग. Hip and shoulder rotate forward to meet the ball. The arm moves forward with the body, similar to doing a military salute. Weight transfer to the front foot. Bat angle stays close throughout the shot. Take the ball at the peak, top of the height, peak of the bounce in front of you, and keep a gap between the elbow and the body. That's very important. आप स्ट्राइक करने के लिए बॉल को हिट करने के लिए आपने जो हिप और शोल्डर को रोटेट किया है, वापस से आप आगे की तरफ लेके आओगे उसको. आपके साथ साथ आपका बैट और आपका हाथ भी आगे की तरफ आएगा. आपको मिलिट्री सल्यूट करना है. यू ऑल हैव वॉच द मूवी उरी. Guys, you all have watched one very good dialogue over there is, how is the Josh? Hi, sir. We can do like that. How is the Josh? Hi, sir, like military salute. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. You can do like that also. This is a very good example for the young kids who is starting his foreign drive or like that. So, उसके बाद आपको जब बॉल को हिट करना है, तो आप बॉल को हिट वहां पे करेंगे जब बॉल अपने सबसे ऊपर शिखर पे होगा, जब एकदम टॉप पे होगा बॉल, उस जगह पे आपको बॉल को हिट करना है. आपकी बॉडी से का एल्बो और बैट थोड़ा दूर रहेगा, जिससे कि आपको बॉल हिट करने के बाद रिकवरी, जो नेक्स्ट बॉल आपके पास वापस आएगी, उसके लिए आप तैयार रहोगे. और बॉडी से आपका हाथ और एल्बो दूर, बैट और दूर होने से आप उस पर पावर ज़्यादा जनरेट कर सकते हो. आप किसी को हिट करना हो तो दूर से हिट अच्छे से कर सकते हो. एल्बो को अपने बॉडी के क्लोज अगर रखोगे तो हिट नहीं कर सकते. यू कैन नॉट मेक प्रॉपर फोर्स ऑन दैट थिंग. The next and the final thing is follow through. After hitting the ball, follow through forward and upwards. Your bat should finish pointing where you intend to hit the ball. And the most important thing, get back to the ready position. If you are hitting the ball, that doesn't mean you get the point. Ball will definitely come to you again. So, ready position. Is it okay, Atul sir?
Yeah, perfect.
So it's important to get back to your ready position. Ball is coming again to you, and you have to hit that ball again with the proper power and spin. आपको जो थर्ड मेरा सेक्शन है वो है फिनिश या फॉलो थ्रू. फॉलो थ्रू, जब आप बॉल को हिट कर लोगे तो आपका बैट का डायरेक्शन आगे की तरफ जाएगा और डायरेक्शन बैट का रबर का उस तरफ होगा जिस तरफ आप टेबल पे बॉल को मारना चाहते हैं. अगर आप फोरहैंड साइड पे बॉल को हिट करना चाहते हैं तो आपके बैट का एंगल फोरहैंड साइड पे होगा. बैकहैंड साइड पे चाहते हो तो बैकहैंड पे होगा. मिडिल पे चाहते हो मिडिल पे होगा. और उससे ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग है कि आपको अपने पोजीशन पे वापस आना है. क्योंकि आपने बॉल को हिट कर दिया इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आपने पॉइंट गेन कर लिया, आपको पॉइंट मिल गया. आपको पॉइंट तभी मिलेगा जब रैली खत्म हो जाएगी और उसके बाद ही आप अपने रेडी पोजीशन से या अपने स्टैंड से आप थोड़े से रिलैक्स हो सकते हो, थोड़ा सा फ्री हो सकते हो. Here's a difference in two follow throughs. This is the short follow through and this is the full follow through. In sideways angle of this, if we have very good spin on the ball, you can follow through with this style, and if you have little less spin of the short ball, you can go with this follow through. अगर आपको थोड़ी ज़्यादा स्पिन बॉल में आ रही है, तेज आ रही है बॉल, तो इस फॉलो थ्रू के यूज से आप अपने स्ट्रोक को फिनिश करोगे. अगर बॉल थोड़ी शॉर्ट है, कम स्पिन है, हाइट है बॉल में, तो आप फुल स्विंग के साथ, इस फॉलो थ्रू के साथ आप अपने बैट स्विंग को खत्म कर सकते हो. This is all 4 sections of my forehand drive. Your stance, backswing, contact point for the strike, and the finish. All the kids, now again I request to get back to your position, take your position, and do all the 4 sections of forehand drive. Make your proper stance first, backswing, strike the ball, and follow through. I think they all are doing very good.
Yeah, all
You
all
don't
are doing.
you don't have to speak anything, right?
They all had seen Uri, na, that's why they are doing like this.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah, all of them are almost doing what has been prescribed. You can go further, Parag sir.
Hello.
Yeah, you can start.
The back and drive. Again, I have divided in 4 sections. We are not touching the stance part. Already talked too much about the stance. So the backswing, strike, and the finish. For the backhand drive, you have to little adjust your stance here also. Adjust a stance to do a proper backswing, and it would be better to make a square stance to make it more effective. We have talked earlier about the backhand stroke. We are playing in front of the body, so it's little difficult to generate a very good backswing. So you can adjust your body a little bit squarer, then you can impart more power on the ball and good impact on the ball. So bring your bat backwards and down to somewhere just in front of your belly button. Bat angle should be slightly closed. Backhand reverse should be pointed in the direction you wish to play. बैकहैंड ड्राइव के लिए भी हमको फिर उसी 3 चीज को फॉलो करना है, पर एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज इसमें ये है कि हमको बैक स्विंग के लिए थोड़ा जनरेशन जो होता है हम अपने बॉडी के पार्ट से या साइड से नहीं इसमें मिल पाता है, तो हमको अपने बॉडी के एंगल को थोड़ा स्क्वायर थोड़ा तिरछा करना होगा ताकि हम थोड़ा डिस्टेंस और मेंटेन कर सकें टेबल से अपने बॉडी से और बैक स्विंग को ज़्यादा अच्छी तरह से जनरेट कर सकें. बैट एंगल को इसमें भी हम क्लोज रखेंगे, डिपेंड्स ऑन द बॉल स्पिन एंड स्पीड. और बैक हैंड रबर जो है आपका वो पॉइंट करेगा उस डायरेक्शन में जिस डायरेक्शन में आप बॉल को हिट करना चाहते हो. The next point is strike, contact point. The arm moves forward to meet the ball and slightly up to create a bit of topspin. The movement comes from the elbow and forearms. We have talked earlier. Bat angle stays close throughout the shot. Take the ball at the top of the bounce again in front of your body. Keep a small gap between elbow and body. फिर से हम दोबारा उसी फोरहैंड चीज को रिपीट करेंगे. एक तरह से आप समझिए वो फोरहैंड बैकहैंड ड्राइव का विपरीत पार्ट आप इसको कह सकते हो. और आर्म आपका अपने बैक स्विंग बना लेने के बाद आपके हाथ फॉरवर्ड की तरह आगे एक्सलेट करेगा. आपका बैट एंगल क्लोज रहेंगे. बॉल को आप उसी तरह आप उसके शिखर पे सबसे टॉप पे पकड़ेंगे और अपने बॉडी से अपने हाथ का बैट का एल्बो का थोड़ा डिस्टेंस बना के रखेंगे. Finish, follow through. Again, the follow through, forward and upwards, same thing. Nothing to describe more about this here. Your bat should finish pointing where you intend to hit the ball. Don't let your arms swing across your body too much to the right. This is very important in backhand. Don't swing your arm across your body too much to the right side. If you do this, ball will go outside. A ball will go from the left side of your opponent. So make this, try to do it, go forward, upward, and just in front of your body. Don't swing your arm on the right side or the left side of your body. So again, important here to get back to your ready position to hit the ball. फिर उसी तरह रेडी पोजीशन पे आपको वापस आना है क्योंकि नेक्स्ट बॉल आपके पास आ रही है, आपको उसको हिट करना है. और यहाँ पे बैकहैंड एक चीज आपको जानना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आपका जब आप फिनिश करते हो बैट को तो बैट एंगल आपका राइट साइड की तरफ बहुत ज्यादा मूव नहीं करेगा. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा राइट साइड की तरफ बेंड होता है, मूव करता है, तो बॉल के बाहर जाने के चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं और आपको वापस रिकवर करने में भी दिक्कत होती है. Now you can see again the all four sections of backhand drive. Atul sir, can you please check again? All the kids, all our future champions are doing good. हमारे सारे आगे आने वाले फ्यूचर चैंपियन जो होने वाले इंडियन टीम के खिलाड़ी सबसे मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ सही कर रहे होंगे ये सारे. स्टैंस, बैक स्विंग, स्ट्राइक एंड फॉलो थ्रू.
Yeah, I think all are doing good.
Excellent job.
Parth doing little speedy.
Do it little slow path.
Karthikeya is not doing proper body maintaining, balance maintaining steps. Subhi is okay. Arjun very good. Athar good. I think most of them are following you.
Great. Thank you. Yeah. So now come to the conclusion. So good foundation is key to success in any sports. So at the beginners level,
Sir, again missing your voice, Parag sir. Parag sir, you are not audible. Can't hear you. You had unmuted your microphone. Unmute. You have to unmute here. No, on the screen it is viewable that you had muted. Yeah, now it is. Okay. You can unplug your earplugs and directly you can speak through my laptop also. Okay, when this technical error is there, meanwhile I just wants to have the questions. Today's expert with us is Ma'am Suman Parekh. I request Biswajit ji to kindly unmute ma'am. And
Atul, you can read his conclusion and remarks. This last slide.
yeah. Parag, can you paste it on the?
Yeah, it is on the screen.
Meanwhile, I am having a question, ma'am. They are asking that what is the ideal distance from the table for beginner or novice on intermediate and advanced players?
Can I answer?
Yeah. You had been asked that only.
Okay. Players, it is according to your height. It is not for the intermediate or advanced. The ready stance is always when you start table tennis. It is half arm distance away from the table. This much distance. Half arm. Your half arm जितनी आपकी हाफ आर्म लंबी होंगी उतना ही दूर डिस्टेंस आपको टेबल से लेना है. As your height grows, as your body grows, physiologically growing, then the length of arm increase and you maintain your distance according to them. When in advance you are going, then you keep distance the same, but play according to the stroke away from the table or on the table, right?
I think this is the answer for the question of Malay and Dr. Som Shankar also. They had asked that how far should we stand from table and is there any relation between the palm size and racket handle selection? So it is purely the anthropometry of the player which has to be determined in finalizing the stance or the grip of the racket. Parag sir, your voice is there. Can you speak something? Parag sir, can you hear us? So one another question which we are having from day one also, and again we had seen that Mr. PC Pratibhan has asked that if you could share all the presentation to the viewers, it will be helpful for us to review in future. Kindly share all the slides. I think Sports Authority of India is having their own YouTube channel, and you can have all the sessions which has been conducted in the previous version also, which was in April and May. They all are available at YouTube and at the Sports Authority of India's channel. Hopefully these all sessions will also be sooner or later will be uploaded at the same URL ID. So you can go, you keep on searching the Sports Authority of India's YouTube channel, and you can have not only these sessions, but there are ample number of sessions which you can utilize for your better grooming and developing their skills. Our next question is again from Dr. Som Shankar is asking how we can select our blade depends upon different handle choice like FL, AN and SC. Suman ma'am, please throw some light over this query.
This is very personal and specific question, Som Shankar, as you are himself, I think, table tennis expert. So let me tell you one thing. The handle, if you are asking about the handle is always, it should be comfortable to the player. As Parag said, like the grip is always comfort, make the comfort, then only you can execute your strokes. Previously, we have told about it, FL, HL, it is only the shape of the angle of the grip, like shape of the handle. So which handle depends on the player suits to you. That's, and blade depends on if you want a defensive blade, if you want an all-rounder blade, and if you want offensive, that is totally according to the style of the play. So you have to select the blade according to your comfort and your choice of the player totally. Right? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am, very much clear. So still some technical trouble has not been sorted out. Meanwhile, I just want to update all the receptors, all the viewers who are attending this session that before we can reconnect, tomorrow our speaker will be Mr. Yen Wei, a famous Chinese coach in India who has given who has seeded and had nurtured a very good nursery of table tennis since 1995 when he joined the academy in Ajmer, and presently he is associated with Sports Authority of India, I think in Kolkata. So tomorrow he is going to deliver the session, and Parag, are you connected now?
I think some problem is there with the internet.
Maybe. Meanwhile, Anushka Bora has also raised a question. That is my today's question is my forehand top spin always misses after 3 to 4 top spin. Is it because of grip or else? Kindly guide.
Anushka, I was reading your question previously also. I think you are practicing and table tennis very well. This is good. And a top spin. After 2 or 3 top spin, you miss the top spins. No, dear. It is not because of the grip. It is totally on your muscles power, your concentration, and try to execute your top spin more and more. To have a target of 10. That you have to put at least 10 balls on the table. Then afterwards have 20. Then 30, and do more and more, and it is totally your power of your muscles. Do more shadows, take a camera and analyze your top spin where it is wrong. Okay, Anushka, and try to do more and more. And it is your hand muscles weakness, not grip. So try it more and more. Okay.
एक बात जो अभी सुमन मैम के जो कंटेंट मैम ने आपको दिया है उससे पता चली है. Yesterday also we had shared some fundamental exercises to develop our forearm muscle. कल अपनी बात हुई थी बच्चों की ये हमारी forearm muscle होती है. यहाँ की हड्डियों का नाम आपको पता ही है. आप अगर 6th से 8th के बीच के स्टूडेंट्स हैं तो यहाँ पर एक रेडियस होती है और एक अल्ना होती है. ओके, तो इस मसल का नाम जो होता है उसको कहा जाता है ब्रैकोरेडियलिस. क्या कहा जाता है? Brachoradialis. And
Atul bhai, am I audible now?
Yes,
Yeah, thank you.
You are audible.
Sorry for interrupting. Yeah, sorry, very sorry.
Please go ahead with your continue your session.
Left. So I will just conclude my session there. So good foundation is key to success in any sport. So at the beginner's level, focus on establishing your grip and stance, as well as master the basic strokes first. Your basic stroke is your forehand drive, forehand push, and backhand push. That is all you need to know to get started and become a future champion. तो आपको एक अच्छे खिलाड़ी बनने के लिए आपके अपने बेसिक स्ट्रोक जो चारों होते हैं, फोरहैंड ड्राइव, forehand push and backhand push, उस पर पहले वर्क करना होगा. उसके बाद आप एडवांस स्ट्रोक की तरफ मूव करेंगे. इसके साथ साथ आपको आपके ग्रिप, आपको स्टांस पे भी बहुत ध्यान देना पड़ेगा, जिससे कि आप आगे चल के भारत के भविष्य के चैंपियन बन सकें. थैंक यू.
Parag sir, in your absence, we had already done with so many questions.
Yeah.
One question which still we wants to have, और अभी काफी बच्चे पूछ रहे हैं उसको कि in spite of keeping index here, यदि कोई प्लेयर इधर रखता है या इधर रखता है तो उसके क्या कुछ disadvantages हो सकते हैं?
Simply it will block the acceleration of your wrist. पहले भी मैंने बोल दिया, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर आपने अपने इंडेक्स फिंगर को थोड़ा ऊपर डाला तो आपके रिस्ट के एक्सेलरेशन को वो ब्लॉक करेगा. आप बनाना फ्लिक या शॉर्ट बॉल्स पे जो आप वर्क कर सकते हो वो नहीं कर पाओगे. और साथ ही साथ अगर बैकहैंड पे आप यहाँ पे रखते हो अपने फिंगर को, तो बैकहैंड का फेस जो बैट का होता है वो इस पार्ट का फेस, इतनी दूरी का फेस आप यूज नहीं कर सकते हो खेलने के लिए. तो ये पार्ट आपको खेलने के लिए सिर्फ ये ब्लेड का इतना पार्ट रह जाएगा, जो कि बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट होगा आपको आगे चल के एक अच्छा प्लेयर बनाने के लिए.
Just in addition to this, अगर बच्चों को थोड़ा सा इस फिंगर और इस थंब के मूवमेंट को करना ही है तो मैं बस लास्ट एक छोटा सा टिप बच्चों आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूँ. सिंपली लाइक आप किसी भी दीवार के पास बैठ जाइए. ये देखिए मेरे पीछे मेरा हाथ है और ये दीवार है. आपको आपके इंडेक्स फिंगर को वॉल पे रखना है. ओके, you can see my index finger, and then you have to keep your middle finger up, then you have to keep your ring finger up, then you have to keep your little finger up again. नीचे बैठ करके इस तरह से मूवमेंट करते हुए अपने हाथ को ऊपर के लेकर के जाएंगे. यदि आप जा रहे हैं तो आपके जो टार्सल के अंदर जो इंडिकेटर मसल्स होती हैं जो कि आपके इस मूवमेंट को बहुत ज्यादा यूज में लेकर के आने वाली है। जो आप ये वाला जो मूवमेंट चाहे बनाना फ्लिक में कर रहे हैं, चाहे फोरहैंड में कर रहे हैं, चाहे पुश में कर रहे हैं, तो ये जो मेन आपकी जो ब्रैकियोरेडियलिस की जो स्ट्रेंथनिंग होनी है, इस तरीके की छोटी छोटी माइक्रो एक्सरसाइजेस से दे विल बी स्ट्रेंथन वेरी मच। सो विद दिस पराग सर, आपको अगर कुछ कंक्लूडिंग रिमार्क्स देने
Yeah.
हो तो।
Thank you once again to SAI, Table Tennis Federation of India, my association, UPTTA, and you too for inviting me as a speaker and giving me opportunity to share my views to all future champion, all young kids kids of India. Once again, thank you to all of them. Thank you, Suman ma'am. Thank you, Atul sir.
Thank you, Parag sir. You had indeed delivered a very educative session today. And special thanks to today's guest on this platform, none other than the living legend of South Asian table tennis, Indian table tennis. Globally, he has earned a very big name in table tennis, Shri Kamlesh Mehta sir. Means there are millions, there are thousands who had wished to see you. But ये जो session आज का जो चल रहा है, या साई जो ये सेशन कंडक्ट कर रही हैं with collaboration in TTFI, so all the kids are on grassroots levels or intermediate levels. Probably their parents may had seen you playing, तो आपका जो contribution है टेबल टेनिस में, वो तो उसका कोई, that is incredible. We are thankful to you for sparing your valuable time with these little kids today, Kamlesh sir. Again, we are thankful to today's expert, Ma'am Suman Parikh, and of course, Parag. Parag has given a tremendous session. But tomorrow, again, we will log in at 9:45 when Mr. Yin V will be interacting with you. We are thankful to Sports Authority of India and Table Tennis Federation of India, especially the Kolkata Center, for providing us this platform. See you soon tomorrow morning at 9:45. Till then, good day. Have a sound sleep tonight.
Thank you, everyone.